do exercise 2.1. The first question is x by 3 plus 1. X by 3 plus 1, comma, y minus 2 by 3. Y minus 2 by 3 is equals to 5 by 3, comma, 1 by 3. Find the value of x and y. Find x and y. We have to calculate x and y. So we use the concept of equality of two sets. We have studied that two sets are said to be equal if they have the same elements. So if they have the same ordered pair, equal ordered pair. So we use the equality of two sets. So we equate the first element of this set is x by 3 plus 1, and the first element of second set is 5 by 3. So make it equal and find the value of x. So x by 3 equals to 5 by 3 minus 1, and x by 3 equals to, by taking LCM we get 5 minus 3, 2 by 3, and the value of x comes to be 2. Similarly, we equate the second element of both the sets. So y minus 2 by 3 equals to 1 by 3, and y equals to 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3, which is 3 by 3, and it comes 1. So the value of y is 1. So we get the value of x and y. X equals to 2 and y equals to 1. Then question number 2, if the set A has 3 elements and set B equals to 3, 4, 5. Set A has 3 elements. We have given that set A has 3 elements. We have given that set A has 3 elements and set B equals to 3, 4, 5. Set B is given 3, 4, 5. Means in set B there is 3 elements, and also we have given that set A has 3 elements. Then find the number of elements in A and B. So number of elements in A cross B is found by multiplying the number of elements of set A and the number of elements of set B. So set A has given 3 elements and set B has also 3 elements. So total number of elements in set A cross B will be 9 elements. So the result is 9. Question number 3. We have given set G equals to 7, 8. Set G equals to 7, 8. Set H equals to 5, 4, 2. Set H equals to 5, 4, 2. And find G, H and H, G. Find G, H. And second G cross H and second H cross G. So we have to find G cross H and H cross G. So G cross H and H cross G, they are called the ordered pair. They are called the Cartesian product. So we have to find the Cartesian product. So for finding G cross H, we write the elements of G and H. So 7, 8 cross 5, 4 and 2. Then write in ordered pair 7, 5, then 7, 4, 7, 2, then 8, 5, 8, 4 and 8, 2. So total number of ordered pair must be 3 into 2, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the first element of ordered pair belongs to set G, and second element of ordered pair belongs to set H. Now we have to calculate H cross G. So firstly we will write the element of H, which is 5, 4, 2 cross G. The element of set G is 7, 8. So we write in ordered pair. So 5, 7, 5, 8, then 4, 7, 4, 8, 2, 7 and 2, 8. So this is H cross G and this is G cross H. Now question number 4. State whether each of the following statements are true or false. If the statement is false, rewrite the given statement correctly. We have to say whether the statement given is true or false. If the statement is false, then we have to rewrite. The first part is P equals to, set P equals to M, N. We have given set P, M, N and set Q equals to N, N. Set Q equals to N, M and P cross Q equals to M, N and N, N. So this is the false statement, because P cross Q means Cartesian product and the number of ordered pair in Cartesian product must be the product of the elements of P and Q. So P has two elements and Q has also two elements, so the ordered pair must be 4. But there is only 2 ordered pairs. So this statement is false. Now we have to rewrite the correct statement. So correct statement be P cross Q. We write set P cross set Q. And then we write the ordered pair. So M, N, then M, M, then N, N and N, M. So the total 4 ordered pairs. This is the correct statement, and the statement which was given was false. Now second, if A and B are non-empty set, then A cross B is non-empty set of ordered pair X. The second statement is given that if A and B are non-empty sets, if A and B are non-empty sets, if A and B are non-empty sets, then A cross B is a non-empty set. Then A cross B is a non-empty set. Then A cross B is a non-empty set of ordered pair X1. Of ordered pair X1. such that x belongs to A, such that x belongs to A and y belongs to B. This is the correct statement. So this statement is true. This was false and this statement is true. Because if there are two sets A and B and they are non-empty sets, then their Cartesian product A cross B is also a non-empty set, and the Cartesian cross product is given in terms of ordered pair xy, where x belongs to A and y belongs to B. So this statement is true. The third statement is A equals to 1, 2. Set A equals to 1, 2. Set B equals to 3, 4. Then A cross B intersection 5. Then A cross B intersection 5 is equals to 5. So this statement is also true. This statement is also true because B intersection 5 is equals to 5. Nothing common in, because phi is the empty set and B is the non-empty set, so in both nothing is common. So B intersection phi equals to phi, and when phi is multiplied by A, you will get the result phi. So this statement is true. This is the true statement. So first statement is false, second and third statement is true. Now question number 5. Set A equals to minus 1, 1. Set A equals to minus 1, 1. We have given set A. Find A cross A cross A. Find A cross A cross A. We have to find set A is given and we have to find A cross A cross A. So firstly we will find A cross A. A cross A. So A is minus 1, 1 cross minus 1, 1. So it will be written Cartesian product in ordered pair. So minus 1, minus 1, then minus 1, 1, then 1, minus 1, and then 1, 1. So this is the Cartesian product of A cross A. Now we have to write A cross A cross A. So first we write this A cross A. So minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, 1, 1, minus 1, and 1, 1. We have written the value of A cross A. Then we have to multiply by minus 1, 1. So this becomes minus 1, minus 1 and minus 1. So minus 1, minus 1 and minus 1. Then minus 1, 1 and minus 1. Then 1, minus 1 and minus 1. Then 1, 1 and minus 1. We have taken the first element as the ordered pair and the second element from this. And then all these ordered pair would be taken with A together. So minus 1, 1, then 1, minus 1, 1 and 1, minus 1, 1 and 1, then 1, minus 1 and 1, 1, minus 1 and 1, and the last 1, 1 and 1. 1, 1 and 1. So the total ordered pair 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Set it has four ordered pair 1, 2, 3, 4 and it has 2 elements, so 4 into 2 8. So we get the value of A cross A cross A. Question number 6. We are given A cross B. If A cross B is equals to A comma X, A comma Y, A comma X, A comma Y, B comma X and B comma Y. This is the A cross B we have given. Then find A and B. So A is the first element of the Cartesian product of the ordered pair. So the first element is A comma B and B is the second element of the ordered pair. So which is X comma Y. So set A is A comma B and set B is X comma Y. Now next question number 7. Question number 7, we have given set A equals to 1 comma 2. Set A equals to 1 comma 2. Set B equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Set C equals to 5, 6. 5 comma 6. Set B equals to 5, 6, 7 and 8. So these are the four sets we have given, A, B, C and D. And we have to find first part A cross B intersection C. The first part we have to find A cross B intersection C. So firstly we solve the bracket. We find B cross C. So first we find B cross C. B intersection C. So B intersection C means write the elements of set B, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Intersection the elements of set C 5, 6. So nothing is common. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6. So among them nothing is common. So we write B intersection C equals to 5. So now A cross B intersection C. Now we have to write A cross B intersection C. So A cross B intersection C will be A cross B intersection C. We have to verify that A cross B intersection C equals to A cross B intersection A cross C. Intersection A cross C. So A cross B intersection A cross C. So B intersection C is 5. Now A cross B intersection C. So the element of A is 1, 2 cross B intersection is 5. So the result is 5. Then we solve, this was the LHS. Then we find RHS. And in RHS, firstly we calculate A cross B. In RHS, first we find A cross B. So A cross B means 1, 2 cross 1, 2, 3, 4. and we find the Cartesian product. So 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, then 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 2 comma 3 and 2 comma 4. This is A cross B. Then we find A cross C. So 1, 2 cross C is 5 comma 6. So we get 1 comma 5, 1 comma 6, then 2 comma 5 and 2 comma 6. Now we have to find A cross B intersection A cross C. So this was A cross B and this is A intersection C, and among them nothing is common. 1 comma 5 is not, 1 comma 6 is not in this set, 2 comma 5, 2 comma 6, nothing is common. So the result will be 5. So LHS was equals to 5 and RHS is also 5. So this result verified that A intersection B cross C equals to A cross B intersection A cross C. Now the second result we have to verify. The second part. Second part is A cross C is a subset of B cross D. A cross C is a subset of B cross D. A cross C is the subset of B cross D. We have to verify this result. So first we find A cross C. So the A cross C means 1 comma 2 cross 5 comma 6. And the order pair will be 1 comma 5, 1 comma 6, 2 comma 5 and 2 comma 6. Then we calculate B cross B. B cross B. The elements of set B is 1, 2, 3, 4. And cross D. The elements of set D is 5, 6, 7, 8. We write in order pair. So 1 comma 5, 1 comma 6, 1 comma 7 and 1 comma 8. Then 2 comma 5, 2 comma 6, 2 comma 7 and 2 comma 8. Then 3 comma 5, 3 comma 6, 3 comma 7 and 3 comma 8. Then 4 comma 5, 4 comma 6, 4 comma 7 and 4 comma 8. This is B cross D, and we have given that A cross C is a subset of B cross D. So let us see 1 comma 5. So 1 comma 5 is available in B cross D. 1 comma 6 is also present in B cross D. 2 comma 5 is also present in B cross D. And 2 comma 6 is also available in B cross D. So we can say that A cross C is a subset of B cross D. A cross C is a subset of B cross D because every pair of A cross C is present in B cross D. Every pair of A cross C is present in B cross D. So we conclude that A cross C is a subset of B cross D.